What if every gut-wrenching ache, every midnight tremor you've been told means he's near, is actually the universe whispering, "Stop looking. Let that land for a second." I know, it feels like heresy, doesn't it? After all, you've devoured the lists, the sudden chills, the phantom touches, the heart palpitations like a frantic bird trapped in your ribs. You've worn these sensations like sacred scars, proof your connection still lives. Feel this much, we're taught, and reunion must be close. But what if that's the oldest sleight of hand in the soul's playbook? What if the body's most violent tremors aren't a beacon to union, but a flare gun from your own unhealed depths screaming, "Not yet"? Picture this. You're hiking toward a legendary summit, convinced the burning in your lungs means you're nearly there. But what if that fire isn't altitude? It's the weight of an invisible backpack filled with stones you forgot to unload. Stones named fear, control, unforgiveness. The very stones your twin flame mirror was meant to help you see, not carry. That knot in your stomach, not his energy pulling you. It's your soul's fist clenching around an old story that says love must hurt to be real. That migraine cracking your skull? Less psychic connection, more cosmic overload from trying to decode a universe that speaks in silence. We've romanticized the agony, turned yearning into a virtue. But here's the quiet rebellion stirring beneath the spiritual noise. True readiness for reunion doesn't announce itself with fireworks. It arrives on cat's paws. It's not the storm, it's the profound, unnerving calm after. The moment your nervous system finally unclenches, when sleep finds you like a forgotten friend, when you realize you've spent a whole day not dissecting cloud shapes for his face, it feels suspiciously peaceful. Almost like you've given up. You haven't. You've leveled up. This journey isn't about finding a missing piece. It's about realizing you were never broken, just buried under layers of should and when. That intense ache, it wasn't a signpost, it was the sound of old walls crumbling. And that startling calm you might be flirting with right now, that's the sacred ground where real reunion takes root. Not in desperate need, but in surrendered wholeness. Ready to decode what your body's really saying when the drama fades and the quiet comes. Let's wander beyond the well-trodden myths. The view from here changes everything. All right, beautiful soul, let's get real about that knot in your solar plexus, that vice grip around your heart, that migraine blooming like a toxic flower behind your eyes whenever you think reunion is near. You've probably devoured every listicle, every YouTube whisper promising these are signs he's coming back. And honestly, part of you wants to believe it. It feels so dramatic, so intense. Surely that means the universe is stirring the pot, right? Hold that thought. Let's take a detour down a less traveled path, one paved with a truth that might initially sting, but ultimately sets you free. Imagine your energy body, that luminous, intricate network connecting your spirit to your flesh and bone, is like a vast, ancient river system. When the flow is clear and strong, life moves. Ideas spark. Love feels easy. Connection feels natural. Now, imagine twin flame energy, that potent, high-voltage current trying to surge through that system. When the riverbed is clear, it's a merging of mighty waters, powerful but harmonious. But what happens when there's a dam? or a massive, tangled logjam submerged just beneath the surface. That surging energy doesn't flow. It collides. It builds pressure. It vibrates against the obstruction. And where does that vibration manifest? Precisely where you feel it most, your body. That's your resistance manifestation. Here's the twist most gloss over, the mystery buried beneath the well-meaning but often misleading advice. That excruciating physical sensation isn't the song of imminent union. It's the alarm bell of an unhealed wound, a buried fear, a stubborn ego clinging, screaming for attention. Think about it. We're talking about a connection designed to shatter illusions and forge you into your highest self. Is it any wonder your subconscious might throw up a roadblock made of pure physical discomfort when faced with that level of transformation? It's not sabotage, it's protection, a misguided, deeply ingrained protection mechanism saying, "Whoa, this feels too big, too vulnerable, too real." The stomach knot isn't just butterflies, it's unspoken truths. That churning nausea, that feeling like you've swallowed a stone, classic solar plexus territory. It's the seat of personal power, will, and control. When reunion energy bumps up against your deep-seated fear of losing autonomy, of the chaos this connection might unleash in your carefully constructed life, bam, your gut clenches. It's not a sign he's thinking of you. It's a sign you're terrified of what his return might mean for your sense of self. It's the body's way of shouting, "I need to reclaim my power before I can share it." The heart squeeze isn't always love. Sometimes it's locked doors. That ache, that tightness, that feeling like an invisible hand is squeezing your heart. Yes, the heart chakra is about love, but also about vulnerability, forgiveness, and releasing old grief. That pain, it's often the physical echo of walls you didn't even know you'd built. Walls made of past betrayals, unprocessed heartbreak, maybe even from this very connection, or a fear of being seen so completely it terrifies you. It's not necessarily his energy pulling you. It's your own armored heart vibrating against the intense, demanding frequency of unconditional love trying to get in. The body is asking, can you soften? Can you forgive? Can you truly open? The migraine isn't psychic connection, it's energetic overload, that pounding head, the sensitivity to light and sound, crown and third eye territory, your connection to higher guidance and intuition. But when there's resistance, maybe clinging to an old narrative about how reunion must look, maybe refusing to accept the divine timing that feels agonizingly slow, maybe just the sheer overwhelm of processing karmic baggage, that high vibe energy has nowhere to go. It crashes around in your upper chakras like a storm trapped in a bottle. Your nervous system screams too much. It's not telepathy, it's energetic indigestion. Your system is pleading, simplify, surrender, let go of the mental gymnastics. Isn't it just like our wonderfully messy human selves? We pray for this profound divine union. We yearn for it with every fiber. And then when the universe starts moving the furniture around in our inner world to make space for it, we throw a tantrum worthy of a toddler denied candy. We clutch our metaphorical stuffed animals, our old hurts, our comfortable victim stories, our need to control, and wail as the cosmic vacuum cleaner approaches. That physical pain, it's the spiritual equivalent of stubbing your toe on the coffee table you refused to move. Ouch. Message received. Universe, loud, and clear, and maybe a little dramatically, but hey, we're human. Why this matters more than any. Sign. Recognizing resistance manifestation flips the script entirely. Instead of anxiously scanning for phantom sensations or interpreting every ache as a cosmic text message from your twin, you turn inward. You get profoundly practical. That knot in your gut? Time to journal about control issues. Maybe set some boundaries in your current life. Reclaim your agency in small, tangible ways. That heartache? Dive into shadow work. Who or what haven't you forgiven, including yourself? What old love story are you clinging to that no longer serves? That headache? Meditate. Breathe. Get out in nature. Simplify your inputs. Surrender the how and the when. This isn't passive waiting, it's active alchemy. You're not just waiting for a reunion. You're building the foundation it can actually land on without crumbling. You're clearing the riverbed. So, beautiful soul, the next time your body screams in protest when you think of reunion, pause. Don't jump to the romantic conclusion. Get curious, not desperate. Ask yourself, with brutal kindness, where am I still holding on? What fear is this pain pointing to? What old wound is demanding to be finally seen and soothed? This discomfort isn't punishment. It's a map, a deeply personal, slightly inconvenient, but incredibly accurate map leading you not just towards your twin flame, but crucially, back to your own wholeness. And here's the quiet magic no one talks about enough. As you dissolve those knots, block by conscious block, something astonishing happens. The intense, painful symptoms, they begin to subside. A strange, profound calm starts to seep in where the chaos once reigned. But that, well, that's a mystery for next time, isn't it? What could that deep, unexpected peace possibly signify? You might just be surprised. All right, beautiful soul, settle in. Let's talk about silence. Not the empty kind, but the rich, velvety quiet that settles in your bones after the storm has truly passed. You know the storm, I mean, the one with the heart palpitations, like frantic bird wings against glass, the stomach-churning roller coaster, the sleepless nights scanning the psychic horizon for any sign, any flicker. We've mistaken that chaos for passion, that intensity for nearness, haven't we? We've worn our anxiety like a badge of honor, proof positive of our profound connection. Look how much I feel. It must mean he's close. But what if the most potent sign, the real herald of readiness, isn't a lightning strike, but the profound, almost unnerving calm? Yes, calm. That deep, settled neutrality in your body. That sense of your nervous system finally exhaling a breath it's held for lifetimes. That feeling of waking up without the familiar knot of yearning in your solar plexus. That ability to go about your day without constantly checking your phone, without dissecting every song lyric, every cloud shape for a hidden message from him. It feels suspicious, doesn't it? Almost like you're doing it wrong. Like maybe you've given up. Like the fire's gone out. Here's the exquisite, rarely whispered mystery. That calm is the fire transformed. It's not the absence of love. It's the presence of wholeness. It's the surrender threshold, crossed not in defeat, but in a quiet, bone-deep victory over the need that once defined you. Think of it like this. Imagine you've been carrying a priceless, incredibly heavy, and terrifyingly fragile Ming vase across a vast, storm-ravaged landscape. Your entire focus is on the vase, protecting it, fearing its loss, obsessing over its safety. Every stumble, every gust of wind sends jolts of terror through you. Your body is rigid, braced, aching. That's the intensity phase. The vase is the fantasy of reunion, the idea of him completing you. Now, imagine you finally reach a solid, sun-drenched plateau. You gently, reverently set the vase down on a sturdy pedestal. You step back. You look at it. It's safe. It's beautiful. It's there. But it's no longer in your hands, demanding every ounce of your strength and attention. You breathe deeply. The tension melts from your shoulders. You notice the warmth of the sun on your face, the scent of wildflowers, the vast, peaceful horizon. You feel light, grounded, present. Your body relaxes into a state of alert but peaceful awareness. This is the calm. You haven't abandoned the vase, the potential of union. You've simply stopped carrying its weight as your identity. You've claimed the space around it. You've claimed yourself. This calm isn't numbness. It's a profound somatic resonance of energetic sovereignty. It's your nervous system finally registering that the war is over. The war against divine timing. The war against your own unhealed parts. The war against the illusion that you were ever less than complete without him. That frantic energy you expended trying to force the connection, to decode the universe's signals, to make him ready or prove you are worthy. It's transmuted. It's become fuel for your own vibrant, independent existence. The vanishing act of the twin flame radar. Remember how you used to feel phantom tingles, sudden heat, inexplicable aches you instantly attributed to him? How you'd scan crowds, jump at notifications, convinced every synchronicity was a direct hotline. That hypervigilance, it quiets. Not because the connection is gone, but because your need for constant external validation of it has dissolved. Your body isn't on high alert anymore, desperately seeking proof. It's resting in the knowing. The connection is internalized, integrated. It's no longer a separate external force you need to track. It's part of the fabric of your being. You trust it exists even when you don't feel it dramatically. That's huge. Sleep, glorious sleep, and other bodily miracles. The insomnia fueled by overthinking, the digestive upset from constant anxiety, the jittery feeling like you've had 10 coffees when you've had none. These start to normalize. Your body, no longer bombarded by the stress hormones of longing and resistance, begins to regulate. You sleep deeply. Food tastes better. You move with an ease you forgot you possessed. This isn't coincidence. It's your biology celebrating your return to inner peace. Your physical vessel is finally a comfortable home, not a battlefield. The groundedness factor, that feeling of being tossed about by every emotional wave related to him, it settles. You feel anchored, rooted, like a deeply weathered oak after the gale has passed. Still standing, still strong, perhaps even more so for having endured. Decisions feel clearer. Your own needs and desires emerge from the fog of obsession. You can hold space for the idea of reunion without it capsizing your entire emotional boat. You are, quite simply, here, present in your own life. The gentle humor in the human hustle. Isn't it just like us? We pray for peace. We beg the universe for relief from the aching intensity. And then, when it finally arrives, wrapped not in dramatic fanfare, but in quiet ordinariness, we panic. Is this it? Did I break it? Where's the fireworks? We get suspicious of the very serenity we craved. We might even poke the sleeping bear of our old anxieties just to feel something familiar. Relax, darling. This isn't boredom, it's mastery. It's not indifference, it's profound trust. It's the universe whispering, see, you can hold this space. You are ready. Why this calm is your superpower and the ultimate magnet. This deep, embodied serenity is the only sustainable foundation for a conscious twin flame reunion. And think about it. If you're still vibrating with desperate need, with unresolved chaos, what do you attract? More chaos, more running, more painful mirrors. But when you meet from this place of wholeness, of calm sovereignty, it's no longer about filling a void, but about two complete beings choosing to dance, to co-create, to share the overflow of their own fulfillment. This calm broadcasts a frequency of self-sufficiency and unconditional acceptance, the very frequency that allows your twin, in their own timing and their own healed state, to approach without fear of being consumed or burdened. You become a safe harbor, not a riptide. So, beautiful soul, if you find yourself in this strange, quiet space, where the yearning has softened into a gentle hum, where your body feels surprisingly normal, don't mistake it for disconnection or failure. Don't rush to reignite the old drama. Celebrate it. This is the holy ground. This is the surrender threshold crossed. This profound, often unexpected calm is your body singing the anthem of your wholeness. It's the physical manifestation of having finally learned the dance with the divine, no longer stumbling, but moving with grace in your own rhythm. And the most fascinating part? This calm isn't the end of the journey. It's the fertile soil from which the real miracle, the reunion built on freedom, not need, can finally, organically, and sustainably bloom. But what does that reunion look like from this grounded place? Ah, that's where the magic truly gets interesting, wouldn't you say? Here, in this sacred stillness you've cultivated, something profound settles over you. Not an ending, but a silent, luminous beginning. You stand not at a finish line, but on a vast, open plateau, bathed in the soft, golden light of your own hard-won wholeness. The frantic drumbeat of when and how has faded, replaced by the deep, resonant hum of here. And here, dear traveler, is where the real magic quietly unfurls. Think of it like this. You've spent seasons tending a wild, inner garden. You've wrestled with thorns of fear. We've all gotten pricked, haven't we? Uprooted weeds of old heartache, good riddance, and patiently nurtured tender seedlings of self-love under sometimes stormy skies. That intense ache, that visceral knot, it was the soil protesting as you turned it, breaking up the hard, compacted layers of resistance. It wasn't a signpost to reunion. It was the raw, necessary labor preparing the ground for something truly sustainable to grow. And that profound calm washing over you now, that's not emptiness. It's the rich, fertile loam you've created, warm, receptive, and teeming with quiet potential. It's the earth sighing in contentment after the hard work is done, ready to receive the seed. This isn't passive waiting, it's active sovereignty. You've stopped scanning the horizon for his ship because you've become the steady, welcoming harbor. You've stopped straining to hear whispers on the wind because you recognize the profound language of your own inner compass. Its needle finally settled, pointing true north to your soul's purpose. The frantic energy you once poured into decoding synchronicities or begging the universe for a sign, it's transmuted. It's become the quiet confidence of a master gardener who trusts the seasons, who knows growth happens underground, unseen, before the first green shoot ever breaks the surface. You water your own spirit. You bask in your own sun. And here's the breathtaking paradox, the twist most miss. This deep calm, this grounded wholeness you now inhabit, is the most potent magnet imaginable. Not because you're trying to attract anything, but precisely because you've stopped needing to. You've stopped broadcasting a frequency of lack, of desperate yearning. Instead, you emit a vibration of serene completion, of unconditional acceptance, of yourself, of the journey, of the divine orchestration unfolding in its perfect, often mysterious timing. It's like becoming a clear, still mountain lake. The chaos of the river, that intense, turbulent phase, has flowed through, leaving behind profound clarity. Now, the lake simply is. It reflects the sky perfectly, not because it strains to, but because its nature is stillness. And it's in this pristine reflection that true connection can finally be seen without distortion. A gentle nudge and a wink. Isn't it wonderfully ironic? We chase this connection with such fervor, convinced it requires Herculean effort and dramatic signs, only to discover the ultimate key was learning to be still, to trust the quiet wisdom of our own embodied presence. We thought reunion was about finding the other half, and the punchline the universe whispers is, darling, you were always whole. Now you just know it in your bones, and knowing it, that changes everything. So if you find yourself in this strangely peaceful space where the old aches have softened and your body feels like a comfortable home again, rejoice. Don't question the quiet. Don't mistake serenity for stagnation. This isn't the absence of desire, it's the presence of profound trust. You haven't lost the connection, you've integrated it. It's no longer a separate force pulling you. It's woven into the very fabric of your being, a silent golden thread running through your core. You are, finally, authentically, unshakably you, and that authentic self, standing firmly in her own power and peace, is the only self capable of recognizing and embracing a true, conscious union, not as salvation, but as celebration. The path forward from here isn't about waiting for him. It's about living from this wholeness. Tend your garden. Dance under your own sky. Let your calm become your compass. The reunion, when it graces your reality, won't feel like a lightning strike shattering the stillness. It will feel like a seamless merging, like two rivers, having carved their own distinct paths through challenging terrain, finally meeting in a wide, sunlit delta, not because they were lost, but because their journey led them, inevitably, beautifully, home to the same vast ocean. And the depth of that merging? Well, let's just say it makes every step of the journey worth its weight in stardust. But how do you navigate that profound new chapter from this place of empowered calm? Ah, beautiful soul, that's where the adventure truly deepens. Ready to explore what blooms in this fertile ground you've so courageously prepared.